Someone speaks sharply to you. Your chest tightens. Your mind prepares a response before you even think. And in that moment, your whole day can change. Not because of what they said, but because of how you reacted. Most people believe emotions come first and reactions follow. But look closely. There's always a small gap, a silent space between what happens and what you do next. And that space is where your freedom lies. As the Buddha taught in the Dhammapada, from attachment comes grief, from attachment comes fear. But in that mindful pause, you guard the mind like a gatekeeper. A message pops up. You feel disrespected. You type quickly. You send it. 5 minutes later, you regret it. You replay the moment again and again. What if the real problem was never the message, but the speed of your reaction? In Buddhism, this is not called weakness. It is called habit, sankhara, the conditioned formations that drive the monkey mind into automatic loops. And habits can change through sila, ethical conduct, and samadhi, concentration. The practice is simple, not easy, but simple. You learn to not react immediately, not suppress, not ignore, just not react. Because when you don't react, something powerful happens. You begin to see clearly. And once you see clearly, you no longer need to fight your emotions. This is Bodhi Ripple, simple Buddhist wisdom for real life. The moment that controls everything. The most important moment in your life is not a big decision. It is the tiny second after something triggers you. Someone interrupts you. Someone ignores you. Something doesn't go your way. In that moment, your mind moves fast. Faster than logic. Faster than awareness. It creates a story. They don't respect me. This always happens to me. I need to respond now. And without noticing, you believe it, just as unchecked papanka, mental proliferation, spins tales from a single spark. Core teaching. Not reacting creates distance between you and the story, echoing the Satipatthana Sutta's call to observe phenomena arising and passing without clinging. Real scene. You are in a meeting. Someone dismisses your idea. You feel heat rising. You want to defend yourself. But instead of reacting, you pause. You take one breath. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6, anchoring in the body as Vipassana instructs. Suddenly, the intensity drops. Simple action that works. When triggered, do nothing for 5 seconds. No words, no typing, no expression. Just pause, feeling the rise and fall of your abdomen to ground the monkey mind. Because what you feel is not the real problem. Emotions are fast, but not always true. An emotion feels real, but that does not mean it is accurate. Buddhist teaching points to something very practical. Feelings arise and pass like ripples on water, embodying anicca, impermanence. They are not permanent. They're not commands. But when you react instantly, you treat them as truth, fueling dukkha, suffering through attachment. Core teaching. You don't need to act on every emotion you feel. Right effort from the Noble Eightfold Path chooses wholesome responses over reactive ones. Real scene. You see someone succeed. You feel jealousy. Your mind says, you are behind. But if you wait, the feeling fades, revealing mudita, sympathetic joy, waiting beneath. And a calmer thought appears. Simple action that works. Label the emotion quietly. Anger is here. Fear is here. Not, I am angry. Just anger is here. Add a hand on your heart for gentle noting, a technique from modern Theravada teachers like Joseph Goldstein. But what happens when the emotion feels too strong to ignore? The illusion of urgency. Strong emotions create urgency. They make you feel like you must act now. But this urgency is often false. It is the mind trying to protect itself quickly, like a startled deer fleeing shadows. Core teaching. Urgency is often emotion, not reality, discerned through panna, wisdom, that sees tanha, craving, as the true driver. Real scene. You receive a harsh text. You feel the need to reply immediately. But later, when calm, you see it differently. You realize the situation was not that serious, and a kind reply, metta, might serve better than defense. Simple action that works. Delay your reaction. If possible, wait 10 minutes. Set a gentle timer. If not, take 3 slow breaths, visualizing each exhale dissolving tension like mist in sunlight. And once urgency fades, clarity begins. You are not your first reaction. Your first reaction is automatic. It comes from past habits, past experiences, past conditioning, like Kamavipaka rippling forward. But your second response, that is who you are becoming. Core teaching. Your identity is shaped by what you choose after the first reaction. Cultivating a mind of equanimity, upekkha. Real scene. You feel insulted. Your first reaction is anger, but you choose silence, not weakness. Choice, rooted in right mindfulness. Simple action that works. Separate reaction from response. Reaction equals automatic. Response equals chosen. Whisper inwardly. This is reaction. Now I choose. Always choose your response. And this choice becomes easier when you understand one thing deeply. If you remember one thing, you don't control what arises. You control what you continue. A thought appears. An emotion rises. That is natural, like clouds drifting across the sky of awareness. But feeding it, that is optional. If you keep thinking about it, replaying it, reacting to it, you give it power. If you don't, it fades, like a fire without fuel. Core teaching. Attention is what keeps emotions alive. Starve them with non-attachment, as the Buddha advised in the fire sermon. Real scene. You replay a conversation all day. Each time, the emotion returns. But when you stop feeding it, it weakens, leaving space for karuna, compassion, toward yourself and others. Simple action that works. When a thought repeats, gently return to what you're doing. No force. Just shift attention, perhaps to the sensation of your feet on the ground for instant anchoring. Now let's make this practical in your daily life. When words try to pull you in, people will say things, sometimes careless, sometimes sharp. You cannot control their words, but you can control your reaction. Core teaching. Not every word deserves your energy. Practice, Connie, patience, to let unskillful speech slide away. Real scene. Someone criticizes you unfairly. Instead of reacting, You listen. You take what is useful, like a mirror reflecting truth. You leave the rest untouched. Simple action that works. Ask, is this worth my peace? If not, let it go, smiling inwardly with metta. May they be well. But what about situations where emotions stay longer? When emotions stay longer than you want. Some emotions don't pass quickly. They linger. Frustration, resentment, hurt. This is where deeper awareness is needed. Core teaching. Long emotions need observation, not reaction, like watching a river flow without jumping in. Real scene. You feel upset for hours after an argument. Instead of reacting again, you sit quietly. You watch the feeling, its location, texture, intensity shifting. You don't fight it. And slowly, it softens, dissolving into equanimity. Simple action that works. Sit with the emotion for 2 minutes. No phone, no distraction. Just observe, noting arising, peaking, passing to reveal impermanence firsthand. Now let's build habits that make this easier every day. Build the pause into your day. If you only practice during intense moments, it will feel hard. You need to train the mind when it is calm. Core teaching. Practice calm before you need calm. Bhavana, mental development, builds the muscle of awareness daily. Real scene. You start your day rushing. Your mind becomes reactive all day. But when you begin with stillness, reactions reduce and sila strengthens naturally. Simple action that works. Take 2 minutes in the morning. Sit quietly. Notice your breath, cool air in, warm air out. As an anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. No goals, just awareness. And finally, the deeper shift. The quiet strength of not reacting. Not reacting is not weakness. It is strength that does not need to prove itself. It is control without force. You don't become passive. You become precise. You respond when needed, skillfully, with loving kindness. You stay silent when not. And over time, your mind becomes lighter. Because you stop carrying every small trigger. Core teaching. Peace grows when reactions reduce, leading to the unshakable liberation of nibbana. Real scene. You notice the same situation that used to upset you now feels smaller. Not because life changed, but because you did through consistent practice of the path. Simple action that works. At the end of the day, reflect. Where did I react? Where did I pause? No judgment, just awareness. Journal one win to reinforce the habit. Thank you for watching Bodhi Ripple. What is one moment today where you can choose not to react? Like and subscribe for more simple wisdom. Sometimes the strongest move is no move at all.